So, what are the challenges I faced early on? Really, just a kind of a lack of knowledge. Um, Not really knowing. I'm gonna say knowing what I was doing, but just kind of figure out how the class was gonna go. That's why was glad that some of the first classes was people that I knew. Just kind of going in. I did my first couple of classes. Did an indoor range. Georgia Firearm line. They had a classroom, so I was able to kind of get in that classroom and really um, just learning how to cut down the time on um, on the teaching part and get them to the range, but also learning how to correct issues. That was my first problem was get them in there. We get you in there. We let you shoot, and it really wasn't about accuracy. At first, it was just getting you comfortable with the gun. But it was like, no, we want them to come out and at least be, you know, they're not going to be sharpshooters, but at least be accurate and comfortable with the gun. And then just kind of knowing people's emotions and what they were going to be feeling during the shooting portion. Just kind of finding people that were there just because maybe a loved one they got shot or they were scared, but they were still uncomfortable around guns and realized shooting inside the indoor space, it's loud in there. So you just got to figure out, okay, let them go into the room, kind of get comfortable with the shooting for a while. And then I kind of moved to outdoor because that just kind of made sense. But yeah, that was kind of the struggle part was just just kind of learning and getting comfortable with teaching somebody else something that you're good. I heard a guy say not too long ago, if you're going to teach basic firearms, you need to be at least an immediate firearm user. You're going to teach immediate firearm user. You be a master. So just kind of get to that point where I felt comfortable teaching people the basics and not even trying to move on to intermediate type stuff until I was at a level where I'm a master shooter. I can shoot great enough and accurate enough to teach somebody an intermediate course that moves up from the basics.